Man, oh man, guys, a very interesting chapter. Some may say confusing, which I definitely don't blame them. I kind of had to read and look at it a couple of times to really understand it. But I don't think you have to get every little detail here to understand. Unlike like the culling game rules, you gotta have to get it. But he's essentially gambling, guys. This whole thing is like a pachinko domain expansion, right? He's got a 1 in 239 chance of getting jackpot. This whole game is based off of Private Railway Pure Love Train, right? And there's a bunch of different cards. There's Aya Saito, there's Yumi Asagiri, Sora Kato, and they're all like different characters within the manga. But basically, all he's doing, if you've ever been to a casino, there's like similar machines. Well, there's definitely pachinko machines in casinos, but all he's trying to do is match three of the cards. So it'll spin, and if he matches 3 for 3, it's a jackpot, right? So just to get into slightly more detail, right? There's the preview performance, which is whatever he gets, which is green, red, or gold, right? So say he throws a green ball, that'll basically mean he gets a green shutter, right? And essentially based off the color, if it's red or even if it's gold, that means there's a bigger chance at winning. So there's 2 times the chance at winning, and then there's 3 times the chance at winning if you get a golden ball. Red ball is 2 times the chance, green is times 1, right? So basically, there's also something called the reach action. So say he rolls a green, right? The hype level on that green will probably be, well, not probably, it will be the first reach action, which is transportation IC card reach, right? So basically what this means is that the performance that's going to be put on is going to be something really simple, and it won't be like the big hype chance that you would get, say, if you rolled something gold. Because if you get the big hype chance, you get this feverish hype level of 80%. So that means your chances go way, way, way up, right, if you get that golden shutter. And again, that golden shutter is the train shutters that you see him use within the chapter, right? And one more little tidbit, right? So he gets the hype level 1, which isn't that hype. You know, your chances really don't go up. But he could, even if he doesn't get jackpot, there is a chance up. And he explains here, even if it's a reach with a low hype level, there is still a chance at a jackpot if you get a chance up. So if he rolls 2 cards out of 3, and when I mean cards is the characters. When you're looking at a pachinko machine and you like roll, they'll start like spinning around or like flipping up and down depending on the machine, and then after it's done spinning, it will reveal the cards, right? So if he gets 2 out of the 3 cards, there's a chance that he could get a chance up, which could get him that jackpot anyway. So he rolls 2 out of 3. Oh, too bad. But he gets a chance up, and what'll happen is that performance that's going on, it will change depending on what type of chance up he gets. So for example, later in the chapter, we get the Yume's background. When entering reach mode, a special image of the heroine Asagiri Yume appears. At the end of the chapter, he rolls a golden shutter, right? So it's a big hype level. It's a big scene, right? It's the last train. It's the precious last Friday train reach. So he's got a big chance of winning. Huge. But he still doesn't get it. Why? Because what had to have happened is Yume had to leave. If she appeared on the other side of the train, then basically what happened is she missed the train, but she didn't miss it. So Charles attacked immediately after he realized, oh, he won, or he didn't win, excuse me, right? Which is Hikari. He didn't get his jackpot. But we see after he attacks that the chance up occurs of Yume's background, and we see her face, and then she talks about how she didn't, what did she say? Let's go back. Yeah, she says, Yume says, the last train left already, right? So she actually did miss the train because of the chance up, right? So he rolled 2 for 3, but the chance up gave him the jackpot anyway. And then Charles gets decked in that last page, right? So there's a bunch of little things and tidbits here that'll help you get jackpot. But again, I'm gonna explain this one more time as simply as possible. And because I feel like this is mostly the basis of the chapter, and then I'll just go over quickly like the end of it. So, really quick, the game Restless Gambler. It's based off of this manga. That's why you have these different cards with these different characters on it. That really doesn't matter. What matters is he has to match the cards. 3, if he matches 3, it's a jackpot. So, the game flow basically goes like this. He gives a preview performance. If it's a green ball, red ball, golden ball, he will throw that ball, whatever. And then based off of that color, if it's green, the hype level is 1. If it's red, hype level is 2. If it's golden, hype level is 3. That's a 80% feverish hype level. So his chances are huge if he gets that, right? So if he gets a hype level of 2, there's a bunch of different reach actions, right? It could be the commuter's seat scramble reach, or enduring a full bladder on the express train reach. So he's able to choose whatever performance plays, but the reach action, which is the hype level that reach action gives, is all based on luck. So let's say he gets the commuter seat scramble reach, right? That's a hype level of 2 because he rolled red. So his chances slightly go up of getting a jackpot, but let's say this commuter seat scramble reach doesn't happen, right? Then he essentially lost. Now he could still win by a chance up. If he gets 2 out of 3 and he gets a chance up, he could still get that jackpot, and a unique scenario would appear. Right? It could be a group preview. If it's not related to trains, does that guarantee a jackpot? Or it could be Amongawa's sudden appearance, right? Any of these things could give him a chance up that'll change that 2 out of 3 to a jackpot, right? And he repeats this thing every single time. If he doesn't get jackpot, well, then they go back to the normal stage and they fight for a little bit. And he keeps rolling until he hits jackpot. But yeah, I mean, that's the best way I can explain it. I can get the confusion, and I may have this completely wrong, but again, I really don't think you have to understand it to a T, because you just have to know that if he rolls 3, I mean, it's basically a jackpot. And if he rolls 2 and then you get the chance up, then that happened because, again, it's gambling here. He was able to get that chance up, and instead of 2 for 3, he got 3 for 3, and the cards match, so it's a jackpot. But yeah, it's definitely interesting. I think this will look crazy in the anime, I'm gonna be honest, because it's kind of funny watching this whole thing happen, especially it being based off of manga. But you know, throughout the chapter, Charles realizes I have to beat him before he rolls jackpot. And again, I explained that last scenario where he basically gets the golden shutter, and Charles is like freaking out, and he's like, please, Yume, take the train home. Take the train home. This is the last Friday train. Take it home. And when we see on the other side of the train that Yume is gone, that's what he's like, yes, and attacks. So right there, he actually didn't get the jackpot, and he attacks Hikari, and he gets injured. Kind of gets Hikari pretty good there, right? But we see that chance up of Yume Amagiri's face appearing, and that chance up allowed him to get 3 for 3. That's why you see the 3 cards match at the end there, and he got jackpot, right? And then Hikari says, you need the skill to capitalize on your luck. So basically saying, I'm a really good gambler. But yeah, man, if you guys got any questions, let me know. I really do hope I explained that well. But yeah, let me know in the comments.